Hi, welcome to Accessorize Your Life, where aging gracefully and accessorizing your life meet. I'm Julia. Today is a Shop My Stash day. It is October 31st, and I thought I'd put on a little face for the occasion. I am wearing the Fenty Lip Stunner, or Stunner Lip, and I'm wearing it in Uncensored, or Uncensored, or whatever. That's what I have on my lips. Guys, that's the best I can do with the name. The writing is so small, and I didn't look it up. On my eyes, in case you're wondering, what did she do? I am wearing the Urban Decay Troublemaker palette along with this little e.l.f. eyeshadow paint in the silver there. That's where I got that sparkle look. I've never used the liquid sparkle shadows or anything like this before, so this is totally new to me. And on my nails, I'm wearing... This is Sally Hansen's, and this is the 470 black tie. So that's what I have on my nails. Okay, so let's get in today's Shop My Stash review of last month, or this month's, last 2 weeks of October products. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I certainly did do a couple of videos and talk about the IT Cosmetics It Girl Beauty Book for 2020. And as you know, I like it. Do I love it? Not so much, but I love the concept of it. I just wish the colors were more tonal for me. They come out a little gray on me. I have a gray cast when I use them, but that does not take away from the fact that these products are formulated for your skin. How many beauty companies do we know when IT Cosmetics came out that formulated their makeup like their skincare to enhance your skin, putting in hyaluronic acid, putting in collagen? So that's why I continued to purchase this book, even though it did not, I had to fine tune it, give me the colors I wanted. I just think that IT Cosmetics does a great job of adding those products to makeup that we so desperately need. So I am getting the bang of collagen and hyaluronic acid in my makeup, in my lip products and my eye products. Because I'm over 60, it's highly important for me. So that's why I continue to buy it, and I will continue to use this and last year's book. I did say I may not repurchase, but we'll have to see what they do. I had the IT Cosmetics CC cream, which I used, and I had their primers and some powder as well. So I'm taking all of those things out. As you know, I did use their mascara. I repurchased the Superhero. I had a larger one, but I repurchased this little mini just for the book that I got. And what I've learned is the formula is good, but the wand is what presented a problem for me. And in this smaller one, I dare say that it's any smaller than the regular size one, but I didn't have as much trouble putting it on. So I'm not going to belittle it. I'm just going to say that it's okay. I like it all right. Again, I'm sure it's plumped with things, oils like vitamin E or something that's good for your eyelashes. Don't hold me to that, but knowing their products, IT Cosmetic products, there's something good packed in this mascara. So that's what I'm putting away. And I had also the Makeup Revolution. I had their Courage palette. And I gotta say, I sold 2 of these on my eBay shop. They're really nice. They're really nice. I can see why people like them there. This palette came out last year and was for about $20 or more, I think. I really enjoyed using these colors, and I even have this one on today. So really nice formula, doesn't dry out your eyelids, has enough satiny feel to it that it goes on smoothly. The shimmers are not too thick or anything. Just a lovely palette. You get more than what you pay for with this palette. And look at the lovely packaging. Who wouldn't like that? So I was very pleased with this. And I also used 3 Urban Decay products. The first being the Shape Shifter for my contour and everything, I stuck with the powder. I think the shades are not as deep as I like them to be, so I'm going to pass this on to my sister. I did like using it, but I think she'll benefit more from it. The powder goes on well, it stays put for me, no complaints that way. I am just going to go through and start decluttering the things that I have some ifs and buts about. And this is one of them, you know, but I'm keeping my It Cosmetics containers. The second Urban Decay product I used was the Urban Decay Flushed. And this is a highlighter, blush, and a little bit of a bronzer, I think. I like this one. I'm going to keep this one. I love the shades in here. I like that kind of pinky berry tone there. And I love that kind of bronzy color there for my cheeks. Nice products. Has a nice little sheen to it. You work it out. There it is right there. Nice little sheen. So this I'm keeping. I really like it. And the last thing from Urban Decay that I used was the Urban Decay Foundation. And I have it in the shade 9.75. I'll hold on to this. I like it all right, especially in the summer. So I'm going to hold on to that. Really mattifying. And especially when you use a mattifying primer. Okay, next I have this lip gloss from Milani that Jackie turned me on to. I like it a lot. Again, it is So Fly and it is 210. Very pretty and very emollient for your lips. You really can just put this on one and done and just go on. But I did use it over lipsticks. So love it. And another product I had is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. It's a soft matte. Very nice, but I think it's light to medium coverage. And I find I need a little more than that as far as coverage. By the way, the Urban Decay is more of a full coverage, in my opinion. It's the all-nighter, waterproof, long wear liquid foundation. This one, I believe, is a very light coverage, but very, very nice shade for me. So if you're my tone, this will work well for you. And what else did I have in here? That's I was using the NYX Born to Glow concealers, and I like these a lot. The formula is not thick like I find the It Cosmetic one to be. They're not packing all of those healthy, good for you skincare products in this like they are in the It product. So you get a radiant concealer here, you get coverage, and it spreads out really nice. So you're not getting, you can use quite a bit on this. You're not getting the skincare benefits, but you are getting a little glow, and it's easy to spread out, and it works. Whereas I have always had trouble with the Bye Bye It Under Eye because it's thicker and it's a little, takes a little more to spread out. So I have learned a little goes a long way. But you're getting the health benefits for your skin in this It Bye Bye Under Eye. I did have out two of Fenty's lip colors here, and I'll have to put my glasses on, of course, and hope that I can still see them. But I use them some. This one is Underdog, which I like a lot. I like how thin and how easy these are to apply. The doe foot on these lip stunner paints are excellent. Easy to get on your lip and move around. They dry down and they're not, your lips don't feel stiff. I don't feel like I need anything on my lips. Like I said, I'm wearing one today. The second one may not be as easy for me to read. This is Unveil. So Unveil is more of a brown color on me. Again, goes on easily, spreads out, and it's matte, but it doesn't feel matte and drying. So I love Fenty for that. Her lip stunners. And let's see, what else did I use? Oh, I had one of her palettes out, the number 9. Now, I didn't get to use this for the last 2 weeks of October. I certainly used it in September. And I think someone had asked me about that. What do I think of her little snap shadows here, and I have the number 9 again. I love these colors. This is beautiful. This Fenty product for the eyes I can rock with. I'm down for this because the colors are beautiful. They go on well. The shimmers are not harsh or anything. This is nice. I would buy one of these again. And I think the Sephora sale, they're going to have one with a mascara. I think it's, if you like her products, because these are about 20 some odd dollars a piece, you get a mascara and you get one of these. Good deal. Don't even think twice about it. Just get it. Having a little coffee. And I use the Pat McGrath Ground Control lip liner, which I really like, and it's like a dark brown. And what else did I use here? The Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I like that. This, you know, everybody knows that and likes that product. And basically I use some eye pencils, and I had a whole slew of those, so I'm going to be taking those out. Everything is going back that I've showed you. So these are the Laura Geller, these are her Incredibles, the waterproof gel eyeliner pencils, and I have on the black one that has a little sparkle in it today. So I have them quite a bit on my eyes today actually, but these are going back, and I am going to take out the Oil Control by Murad. And what else do I have here? Oh, I did use this Maybelline Color Tattoo that I picked up from Walmart and had in my Thrifty Thursday. That beautiful color there. I really like this. Again, this color is, this is Knockout. Yeah, it did say there. I did a whole one color eye look. I just put it all over my eyelid, and then I went in with my Aubergine pencil from Flower Beauty or Flower, and I love the look with this. It was a good rainy day look for me. So that's going back. These pencils are going back. I have been using the black eyeliner that I am wearing is from the, I think it's from one of my Ipsy bags. It's the Betty Boop, and it's, yeah, by Ipsy, times Ipsy, and it's drawn to your eyeliner or something like that. And I really like the fine point on this, and even with my hands, I'm able to get in there and put in a nice liner. So I do like that. Actually, I'm going to keep this in my November tray. And I also have here some eyebrow pencil that I didn't use this month at all, so it's going to go back. It's the one with the 3 little points to them that you draw on your brows. That's going back. I have some mascara here, and then I have my e.l.f. liner that's a little dry. Yeah, you can see it there. It's not much left to it. I should keep it in and try to finish it out, but it gets a little frustrating. I think I'll keep it in and just work with it a little more. And so everything else in my tray are the things that I kind of work with day to day. I'm going to switch out my brushes, and I will show you once again these brushes that I have that are for sale on my eBay shop or store. They are from, they're 5-piece eye power tools, and they come in this little container here. Here they are. They are from Beauty Evolved. They come in this little zip lock type bag here. You get 5 brushes. The black set has, they're all named and labeled. It has a shade brush, it has a smudge brush, a crease brush, the eyebrow brush, and there may be one more. That's 4. There's one more. Here it is, and it is the angled liner brush. So a good deal. They're on my eBay shop, like I said. If you're interested in purchasing them, they're priced really well. I think about $6 and some change, with shipping included, I believe. So check those out. And if you don't know my link, up in my banner, there is a little eBay symbol, and you push that, and it will send you right to my page in the eBay. So I'm going to take these out, and all of the other brushes that I had in here. The IT brushes, by the way, are, like the name says, heavenly. Everybody knows that IT makes some beautiful brushes. They're really soft. I think they're on par, or the BK Beauty brushes are on par with the IT brushes. I used both of them these last 2 weeks, and they're both really soft. So you can't go wrong with that. And now it's time to shop my stash. But before we do, I bought a couple of new things that I will be doing a review on later on this month. The first thing is from Carmody Beauty. This was from QVC, I want to say. Or was it from HSN? I think it was HSN. It is her Intuit Eyeliner Holiday Collection. Here she gives you 6 eyeliners in beautiful colors that mature women can really wear. And if you don't want to play around with eyeshadows every day, but you want some color, you want to open up your eyes and accentuate your eye color, here you are. There is a, I'll go later in depth later on, but there are 6 of them. There is an espresso, eggplant, a night sapphire, and deep emerald, and there is a midnight black and galaxy gray. So you're sure to find a couple of colors in here that you'll love to have. Again, you get the set, and you remember Carmody, she was on television on one of those Get Ready With Me shows where she made up everyone, and now she has her own line. So this is really nice. I can't wait to try it. I haven't gone into it. Another thing I've got into by looking on the Home Shopping Network is the Mented Cosmetic. Now, long ago I I wanted to pick up something from Mented, but it's something I put on the back burner, and if it had been food, it would have burned. But I finally did pick up something when I was perusing QVC and HSN. On HSN, they have this, that's Home Shopping Network, they have this lovely holiday set of Mented lipsticks. You get 3 in here. I am going to swatch them all and put them on for you in a video that's separate. And then I got this lovely blush from Mented that can go on your cheeks as well as your eyelids, and I will show you that in the video as well. And the last thing I picked up from the Mented site, because I just got enthralled with them, is their every night eyeshadow palette. So I will do a separate video with these 3 products. I can't wait, because I think these are going to be my holy grail for the holidays. And I think that here they have some skincare benefits packed in, like vitamin E and things like that. Plus, as the name applies, Mented, they are pigmented for skin tones like mine and everybody's skin tone, because that's what they base this brand on. Everyone's skin tone. So it's you choose from the colors they have, and you're bound to find the right shades for you. So I can't wait to bring this to you. Okay, now let's shop my stash for the month of November. Why don't we? Top drawer houses my face primers, eye primers, concealers, under eye concealers, things like that. So I first want to shop for a face primer, and I have one out that has been with me from the beginning of the year that I need to really get busy with. It's the Laura Geller New York Spackle, and it is mattifying, but it is not as mattifying as the Murad Oil Control mattifier with SPF 15 that I'm putting away. So I am going to keep out the spackle, of course, that's in my pan 2020, but I am going to add another one. And I have here the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have another Laura Geller spackle tinted under makeup primer. This is in champagne. That might be fun to pull. Yeah, let's do this one. This may give me a little glow. So I'm going to pull this, and I'm going to look for one other one. Let's see, what do I have? I have this little something face primer by LA Colors, Yellow Corrects Dullness. I have another one, something face primer, correcting clear, minimizes pores. And I have this Hello Fab. This one is by First Aid Beauty. This is a Pores Begone matte primer with fig extract, and it's oil free, and it's for sensitive skin. I'm having some issues with my skin from all the drying products that I'm using to dry out my acne. So maybe I'll pull that. And I think that's going to be it there. This is a Believe Beauty primer, should be over there. Now these are these are eye primers here. NARS Milani, which some people swear by this one. I think I just finished one of those. I have here a e.l.f. eye primer, liner sealer. This is Lorac. I think I'm just going to stick with the two I have out. I am using Urban Decay and the Second Love glitter primer. I'm just going to ride with those for a little while longer. As far as concealers go, I am going to pull out my Juvia's concealer. I think I'm going to do number 7. Let's not do number 9. Number 7 is deeper and it's nice for me. I think I'm going to use that. And what is it doing here? It's not supposed to be here. It's because I wore it today. That's why it's here. So Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation, and it is velvety matte. So I think this will be good for me, and it's full coverage, which I need. I have it in Malawi, number 230. So I'm going to pull that out, and I think that's it for this drawer. Okay, we're in drawer 2. This drawer houses lash things like mascara, brows, cheeks, highlighters, and eyeliner pencils back there. So let's see. I already have eyeliner pencils out because I'm trying the Carmody ones, the Carmody Beauty ones. Let's see. Mascara. I do have out 2 already. They're the Believe Beauty that I've been using and the Essence Lash Princess. I did put back the Superhero mini one, so I'm going to leave those 2 alone. So that's it. As far as brows, I'm still using the, which one is this? This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I'm having good results with that, so I think I'm going to leave well enough alone with that. However, I do love my Kat Von D Brow Struck. I do love those, and being that the holiday is in Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving is in November, I am going to pull both of these because I like them just so much. And you've seen them before. I've had them out. I just like having them out. That is a beautiful, it has flecks in it, so it looks pretty on, you know, when you're table dressing. So I'm going to pull both of those out. I am. I do have some other Benefit eye products that are so-so. The Cabral Benefit. I didn't like that product too much. That's all right. As far as cheeks, the face here, let's see. I have some things here. What is this? This is Iman. That's a lot of glitter. I pass on that. Bare Skin. You know, I like this e.l.f. one here. This is Always Spice. It's always spicy. Pretty blush that I think I would like to get some wear out of. There, you can see it there. Pretty. So we're going to pull that. Looks like it's festive. And the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. I'm going to save that one. Let's go for something a little smaller. I have the Believe Beauty palette. This one is the Get Glowing Highlighter and Contour palette, medium deep. I'm going to pull that. It has some pretty shades in there that kind of look like your pumpkin shades and things like that for this time of the year. Yep. And let's see if I need another one. Do I need a cream product? This is Elizabeth Arden. I never really wore this. How do you open it even? I don't think it was a good color for me. Beautiful package. Here it is. Very pretty. You definitely use this on the eyes or on the cheeks, give a little glow, a satiny glow. But just put back in the Urban Decay. Why don't I pull this palette from Sephora? It is the Spice Market Blush palette. Oh, this is perfect. Let's see if I can open it. Yeah, I'm going to love this. I'm going to love that berry, the shimmers here. That, ooh, this one. Now it's getting a little dry, so I do need to pull this and get some use out of it. Feels a little chalky. So that is gorgeous. Yes. That, and then let me swatch the Believe Beauty one, just so you can compare the two here. If I can get it open. Not so easy to open all the time. Sorry. There it is. Much more, much lighter, more terracotta looking. Definitely orange here with the Sephora blush. More terracotta with the Believe Beauty blush. Yep. Nice different looks. Don't have to worry about repeating myself. And then with the other one. So I've got 3 there because it's good to have. So we'll put back this. Ooh, this is a nice Believe Beauty highlighter. Let's just put this away and put these back in there. And you know what? I am going to pull out this Believe Beauty highlighter here. That will be pretty. Can you see that there? Yeah. That's gorgeous. I might need that. Or if we're eating out or something. Even if we eat here. Okay, so that's going to do it from this drawer because like I said, I already have my pencils and everything. Let's move down to the 3rd drawer. In this drawer, I have absolutely no idea what I would like to use. I have pulled out a lot of pumpkin-y shades, in my opinion, the spicy, the warm shades for my cheeks and highlighters. So what do we need to do? What I like to, I don't think it's a bad idea to match the cheeks and the lips a little. Sometimes you just want to do that. So I'm looking right out at the Juvia's Place Soil Matte. This is like a pumpkin color. And then I have another one that I hardly ever use either. This is an Afrique, and it's a matte. I've pulled these before, but I've never really gotten a chance to wear them. So I know I want to pull something from here. I have the Lip Bar. That's kind of a neutral color if I wanted to go there. Infallible. I remember wearing a lot of that. Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh, I have this Kylie. And then I have this Fluid lipstick. Let's try the Fluid color. Maybe too cool. But let's try a lip gloss here. Let's do this Bath and Body Works Mentha Lip Tint. Yeah, it's a violet mint. I know that Rachel likes these, so let's do this. Those 3 colors. And then I have the colors with the minted. So I think that's going to be enough. Well, maybe we can do another lip balm. Kardashians. Let's do the BH Cosmetic Cashmere. Let's see, it says cream. Let's use this one. So I'll put that in my basket. And next we'll move down to the 4th drawer, which is eyeshadows. Okay, so eyeshadows. Whoa, I don't know where to start. I will be showcasing the Mented palette, and Is my beloved Juvia's that Rachel turned me on to. I just used the Urban Decay Troublemaker palette today, and I had it out earlier, so we won't be using that. I have a couple of Tom Ford large palettes, but I don't think I want to use that. I'm going to pull out this one. It's Vintage by Believe Beauty. It's a single. I hardly ever use singles, but I kind of liked using that single that I had from Maybelline here in the Knockout. It's the color Knockout. It's the color Tattoo. I liked using that. So, you know what? I'm going to do that. And then, because I might want to use a color like that with those pencils by Carmody. And let's see, in some of these small palettes. Oh, let's pull this out. Guys, I was in Sephora and I was looking at the Marc Jacobs shadows, and I saw a sign for $18 right over top of one of his shadows that are in a case like this. And I thought, ooh, maybe I should get it. And I hesitated. And then finally I decided, you know, I made that decision, that grand decision. $18 is not that much. Yes, I have oodles of shadows. I don't need any more, but $18 for a Marc Jacobs shadow here at Sephora, even before the sale, wouldn't be bad. Got up to the counter. He said, no, ma'am, that was the liners. This is not on sale. That palette was not on sale. So it was a more neutral looking palette, right up my alley. But I've had this palette for a couple of years. This is by Marc Jacobs, and I've been feeling some kind of way about grays. This is the 204 Starlet palette, which I simply love. I don't get a lot of wear out of it, but I do like how beautiful this palette is and how sleek the container is. And these are the colors. I love this gray, this light blue here. You can see it. I haven't ventured into these too much, but this brown, this is just a beautiful palette. And maybe with that Sephora sale, I might be interested in getting that other Marc Jacobs palette that I thought was $18, and it was not. So this is going to go into my Shop My Stash. And maybe a palette that I haven't used in a long while. Something that has just been sitting here gathering dust. Here is the Laureate Unzipped palette. Very neutral again, my kind of colors. But I think the palette from Mented is kind of, I don't know if it's neutral or not. I can't remember. You know what I'm going to pull? I think I'm going to go with this Nude Rich by Huda Beauty. I have not used this. I think I swatched it, but I haven't worn any of these colors. These would be good colors, but would they be too close to my blush shades? That is the question. I'll try it and see. You know, what have I got to lose? There is some more Huda Beauty there. The Emerald palette, the Topaz palette. Let's look at some of my Believe Beauty. I'm gonna pass on those. This Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. It looks nice. Let's pull it. Some of the same shades. What's this? This is a palette I put together myself from Buxom. Ooh, very intense colors. Jewel time colors. I'll save that maybe for next month. That's an old palette there. Here's a Christy Brinkley palette. I don't know why I picked this up. It is definitely very neutral. Can you see it there? Very neutral colors. I'll go ahead and pull it and give it a try. Do I need any? Oh, these palettes by e.l.f. are really nice. I picked this one up last year. Now here's some color. This one, the Mad for Matte. Beautiful colors in there. Nice fall colors, all kind of the year. With that orange, I don't know. I seriously don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm going to leave it where I have it. I'm not going to get any more. That's going to be it for eyeshadows. The older I get, the more I am really liking the vibe of something like this from Juvia's Place, or Juvia's. Those chocolates, this is right up my alley. But today I was feeling the gray, so as I said, I went into this beautiful Urban Decay palette. I used the white, the black, and the gray here. And did I use a little bit of the Knockout? I think I did. But yeah, feeling that today, being that it's Halloween. And next we'll go down to the foundation drawer. I do already have the Juvia's foundation. I think I want one more, and I want a full coverage. So let's find that. Okay, so here we are in the final drawer, drawer number 5. And I definitely want to get a powder and a setting spray, maybe 2 powders, setting spray, and 1 other foundation. And I may even get another bronzer out of here, or a real bronzer out of here. So let's first start with the other foundation. I think it's going to be something, oh, Lord mercy, I just had that out. I think it's going to be this MAC. And this MAC here is it's old. I need to really throw this out. As you can see, it's had its day. But it is in NC50. So I have another one, a backup, in NC50, MAC Studio Tech. Yeah, NC50. And the thing about this, it is a cream foundation, and yeah, it'll go on nice and full for me, I believe. So add that to my collection. I'll just take both of those. And ooh, here's a Believe powder. Base powder, loose powder. I have lots of loose powder. Black Opal, Becca. Let's look at this Becca, because I may need a pressed powder. This is a mineral powder. It's a foundation powder in tobacco. But this may be really nice. A little light. We'll try it. And then I have the Believe powder, and I have the Juvia's Place powder over here in the corner. Oops. So I don't know if I'm in focus. I can't see. But in Believe, I have Medium Deep. In Juvia's, I have Gobi. I'm not sure which one of these will work out best for me. Let's see. I have Becca. I have her Hydro Golden Bronze, and this is the Hydro Mist powder, setting powder. Fenty's powder. Jane Iredale, which I've switched up some. I know, I remember switching that up some. This one is a Absolute Beauty. No, this is like a translucent powder. The Fit Me cases, I like those a lot. The Becca, let's put the Becca on the bottom. Move this over. Move the It powder over, which I had out. Put that there. The Jane Iredale is going back. I think the Juvia's and the Believe Beauty is coming out. And a setting spray. I need moisture. Not moisture, but maybe some hydration. Let's use the Pixie Glow Mist. That'll be good to have. And a backup for that, in case that one is just too glowy. Let's do the Soft Focus by Hourglass. That's the Veil. Let's try those two. And then I said I needed to have, what's this little package? Oh, milk. Let's see, I need to have a bronzer. I have the Huda bronzers here, or highlighters. No, I don't want that. Oh, I have the cream contour palette, medium dark, in some Black Radiance to choose from. I forgot about that. I need something like that. Actually, I need something new. I need to, during the sale, probably look into something like that. This is a body highlighter. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, and I have it in Deep. Let's see what else do I have down here. Bare Minute. This is an Invisalign. I don't need that. And gosh, there's more stuff back there. Here's the Stila cream. It's getting kind of dry, and that's a contour. It's in Deep. This is shade and Shape Your Face in a cream. What else do I have? Blushing in Valley, BH Cosmetics. Oh yeah, that's highlighters. These are, this is a Morphe. Oh, okay. This is a Morphe Highlight Contour Palette in, doesn't say, oh, 8H. Doesn't say deep or anything, but that is beautiful. But I'm thinking that's not going to be deep enough. The rest of these are palettes back here. MAC and BH Cosmetics. So let's put this back. I don't want to use that. I'm not going to use this. So it is probably time to pull out this one. Both of them. Oh, I have another cream one by UB Beauty. I liked this a lot when I was using it. Oh, let's pull out these two. Save this one, the BH Cosmetic, because it's relatively new. Let's get some use out of these two older palettes. And for bronzer, let's do Charlotte Tilbury, because I do want to pull out one of her palettes. So that's what I'm using for bronzers. Guys, I have a lot of stuff going on here. So we have one more stop to make. As we're shopping, you know, you shop until you drop, right? So we have one more area to go into, and then we will be done. So let's get over there. Alrighty, our last stop on the Shop My Stash venture here. So I want to pull out a lovely foundation, and I think it's going to be the La Mer. It's a soft fluid longwear foundation, and it has the broad spectrum of SPF 20, and I am in 460 Sienna. So that is going to be pulled out because I want to have options, y'all. I really want to have options. And I am going to pull out for under eye concealer, because I'm not sure if I pulled anything out over there. I'm going to be pulling out both of my YSL under eye concealers. I have number 7 and one other number. I'm not quite sure. I'll talk to you later about those in another video. Drop that. And I'm not going to worry about pencils here. Eye pencils, that is, because I have them. A lip pencil. I may have to pull out later. Let's see. Lipsticks I have already. I'm going to be trying some new ones. So I do want to pull out a nice powder. And I think I want to do By Terry. So let's pull out the By Terry powder. Loose face powder. And I want to pull out one of my newer Tom Ford palettes for Thanksgiving dinner. And maybe I'll do Bronze Amber in case the Mented one doesn't work out. Let's do Bronze Amber. Or, let's see what the other one is. That's Bronze Amber. This one is Honeymoon. Ooh, that sounds good too. Let's look at Honeymoon. Oh, this one's gorgeous too. Hard to decide. Eye candy, eye candy, eye candy. Guys, get ready. I'm going to take the little brushes out. Well, look at that. Not too much difference in those, is there? Which one would you choose? Would you choose, there the brushes go, would you choose Burnish Amber or Honeymoon? Let me know down in the comments. And whichever one gets the most votes, that's the one I will pull. So you decide between those two. Go back and hold the video if you need a longer look, and you tell me which out of the two from Tom Ford should I choose for my, I guess it'll be my holiday look. If, I may wear it. I may wear it if I don't wear the other palette. I'm not sure what I'll do. But, yeah, maybe I'll do Tom Ford for Thanksgiving dinner. So tell me between the two which one I should wear. And I dropped the brushes as usual. They're easy to fall out. Okay, do I need anything else? I've got face powder. Do I need anything else from here? No. That's basically the eyeshadows there. Do I need a bronze or anything from here? I don't want to open these new things. Like this is the I Wonder Glow Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. That might be nice to use. But I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait for December. Let's wait for December on those. Yeah, I'm good here. Okay, guys, I think I have plenty. Let's put these away. Yeah, I think I've shopped enough. Let's just put everything away.